Hello, my name is Carlos Torres, and I will be talking a little bit about management in for the end of this course of management at UR. First of all, why is it important to analyze different management styles? I think that for any company, organization and consistency are two aspects of great importance. But none of these can be achieved if there is no established order within the company. For this reason, to achieve this order, we must perform different management process. This is a function carried out by the vast majority of the companies, and it is very effective if you want to have a good operation dynamic, since it will help us define the role that each employee should take, and with it we will be able to more satisfactorily cover both the needs of the clients and our own workers, so they can work in a better system, as well as meet their expectations for inner operation and for client perspectives. As we can see, process management is essential within a company, and it is considered one of the most important functions that we can carry out. There are multiple methods through which we can achieve order and good operation, such as establishing an organizational chart that allows us to provide the business with what it needs, as far as workers and what are their tasks in the company. The importance of process management lies in the multiple benefits it provides us. First of all, one of the most important advantages is that it allows us to globalize all the sectors that are part of the company, like chain management, providers, and as well as other companies that can help the operations of our company. This leads to the creation of one single department without having to work independently in its different divisions. In this way, we will make the work carried out much more fluidly, improving communication between employees, having one department that takes care of all the management for all different departments. All companies that use process management have achieved greater productivity and have increased their benefits thanks to increased performance. With a format that they can follow, it should also be noted that the process management optimizes the resources used and, above all, the time that has been devoted to carrying out these different phases. A much more efficiency in the operations and the time of the workers. And at the end, it makes consumer follow-up that much easier. What are the strengths and weaknesses for each style of management? To better understand the process, one must be aware of its pros and cons. Among the advantages of each, for example, for simplified troubleshooting, the framework of operation is simplified because work processes are well distributed among the right employees of the project. Disaster risk management takes effect if there are factors that need to be resolved or improved, or any problem that comes out on while working on the project. It provides employees with the opportunity to address issues in their respective sections when these are needed, with increased focus and resources on those specific problems. Risk reduction. The same with This strategy it positions employees. The organization's risks and dangers are minimized to the extent that concentration is adequately maintained and resources are properly managed. By reducing risks, organizations can make better decisions and predictable issues. Measurability. As mentioned above, visibility is one of the main goals of adopting a new process or a process of management system. Discipline is capable of showing tangible and measurable results early in the process. Another one is increased technology and workforce. With the threat of automation on the rise, many employees are concerned about their job security. With business process management, real employees, that is, the human workforce, stay on top. A company, business, or organization that uses process management demands competitive employees rather than smart computers. Now, we will talk about the disadvantages of implementing a process management system. Poor management and loss of funds. The benefits of the framework will be fully realized only if it is implemented correctly. Failure to comply with the methodologies will lead to a loss of funds and other resources, and that is not what is desired. Although these types of services are affordable, they are not cheap. You still have to spend a lot of money. Another one can be limited innovations. As mentioned earlier, modern technologies and labor must be fully utilized when it comes to technology. However, there are reports that organizations that employ a process management system without prior analysis are not as adept at adapting to modern technologies or new trends. Also, lack of communication. Communication is key to almost everything. Some organizations are concerned that the workflow and process segregation system may lead to poor communications between employees working in different areas. So, how can you know what management style is right for you? The coercive style in business management. A coercive boss is a rigid and flexible leader. When this style is used, the leader chooses to give many direct orders without offering his subordinates the opportunity to express his ideas and opinions. This leader not only does not opt for the reward system, but also focuses on criticizing and punishing the failures generated by disobedience. Therefore, the motivation of the team suffers greatly from the impossibility on the part of the employees of perceiving that thanks to their work, the business objectives are being achieved. And do you think it is possible to adapt different management styles depending on the type of project you are working on? If it is possible to apply different management styles, since it must be remembered that adaptation to change is a very important process, and that this must be done at certain times because not very favorable aspects can happen, then different types of management should be adopted for the projects to achieve the desired objectives.